You're listening to the Extra Magic Hour, brought to you by Walt's Apartment Productions. Join the team in the studio as they bring you the spirit of Disney, Universal, and theme parks beyond through park news, history, and tips and tricks to make your next theme park vacation even more magical.
Hey, welcome to Extra Magic Hour. This is the Parks and Cruise centric show for everything Walt's Apartment Productions. I am one of your hosts, Joey, and I'm joined by my awesome co-host and girlfriend, Courtney. What's up? How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Still freaking dealing with a stupid cough, which makes it difficult to
I'm sorry.
do unnecessary talking, but when we're talking about Disney parks, that's not unnecessary at all. So
No.
I'm happy to do that. So we got a lot of information, some topics, mostly minor stuff, but still worth the conversation. But I'm just throwing this out there because we did not mention this when we were pre-gaming the show. But last week we kind of talked about some of our upcoming trips that we got going on. But I figured we both did some cool stuff recently, trips to the parks and other places. So you guys were recently at the parks for a fun little day. You want to mention what you guys did? Little mini trip report.
Yeah. Well, we were at the Disneyland park for Amanda's birthday. But yeah, we were, and also from last minute shopping for mine and Kelly's upcoming cruise that we're going to be on. It's Pixar themed. We have a Pixar day at sea, so I was trying to find some last minute little Pixar stuff that I could bring along with me, like maybe a new shirt for like we have a breakfast that we're going to. And I was like, I don't know if I have anything to wear to the breakfast because it's Toy Story themed, and I don't really have a whole lot of Toy Story stuff. But we kind of struck out, and my alien magic band that I wanted to get, it disappeared. It completely is gone. I don't know where it went. Because I was like, next time I come, I'm going to get that alien magic band, and it is nowhere to be seen on Disneyland property. So I'm going to try again this weekend because we are going to the parks this Sunday, but also hopefully in Walt Disney World might have better luck.
Cool.
Because it is online, but because of the cold weather that we're having back east, it might not get here in time if I order it online. So that was my problem.
Well, now we can talk about that off recording, but that's cool. Like I said, that's cool that you guys got to spend the day with Amanda, with Kim, and Kevin as well. Yeah. So always fun to spend friends' birthdays at the parks.
Yeah. And you did something really cool this weekend, right?
Yeah, so myself and Alex, co-host from DU, he's also, you've heard us from the MouseCon shows and everything. We got together with some local Northern California Bay Area, I don't want to say influencers, but definitely in the Disney community. Chris, he's known as the Failed Imagineer, does some great art. And if you've probably seen pictures of me wearing my Mr. Toad Slayer t-shirt from our good friend Matt the Rat Discord, and that was Chris. So him and his family recently moved from the East Coast over to the East Bay here, and plus they had some mutual friends. Sunny Chanel, she's an author, and then oh darn, I forgot her name, but she let me get it right here. I think it's Sophia. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but she does these book series called Going to Guides, and they're guides to the Disney parks for kids. So basically it's like little activity map books so your kids can help get ready and feel like they're planning their own Disney trip. So we got together with them. Yeah, Sunny, she did the book Bring the Magic Home. It's a designer book on how you can design your home making it look like a Disney. There's room. Let me show you a picture real quick.
We might have to get
or
that book.
oh, definitely for our YouTube viewers. So definitely check this out on YouTube.
Yeah.
So
We're
like
definitely
this
gonna
on
have
the
to get the
cover.
book to
Oh yeah, the
decorate
book.
our house.
So it's called "Bring the Magic Home: An Exploration of Design Inspired by Disney Parks," and this book was forwarded by Ashley Eckstein of Her Universe and Ahsoka fame, which we're going to hear a little bit about. Um, so she's really cool. Plus, our good friend, local buddy, Clocky, sent from Disneyland, was there, and we just had a great day at the Walt Disney Family Museum. Me and Alex got there a little earlier, so we did enjoy the museum. We got to go to the new special event, which is the basically the book that D23 Gold members got for by Don Hahn, and I always forget the other guy's name.
Chris Merritt.
Thank you. That did an exhibit where me and you saw the Mary Blair. It was in that same area.
Yeah, that bottom area is always like a rotating exhibition. So Mary Blair is unfortunately done, but now we have the Disneyland 70th with Don Hahn and Chris Merritt. So
yeah, so a lot of that stuff was cool. They had original like pieces of concept art and signage and pictures and stuff, and so we had a great time. It was a beautiful day in the Presidio. I always feel bad because 2 times I've taken Courtney, it's been nothing but fog, but
I know
it was postcard everywhere you looked. So it was great hanging out with new friends and old friends and new people to the Disney community who are looking forward to going to MouseCon in November.
November, yeah.
So I just want to do a little shout out. That was a lot of fun and can't wait to do it again. But moving on, we got our first topic. We're going to start with Disneyland. Let me get my notes. And yeah, so there's a lot of Star Wars news coming to Disneyland and Galaxy's Edge West. So if you're a fan of the blue, green, and now pink milk, we're losing one. So what's going on here, Courtney?
I don't know because my thing went to a Run Disney instead. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't know. It only says in Batu West that we're losing our green milk. I don't know if that's true on the East Coast, on Batu East. But I know you guys sell it with like tequila in it, so that might be more popular. But unfortunately, they're only going to sell it while supplies last. They're not going to have green milk anymore on Batu West. And so after supplies are gone, they're only going to be selling blue milk and pink milk. But I'm not sure how long pink milk is going to be around because it seemed like it was only for Valentine's Day, or at least it was introduced for Valentine's Day or for like the month of February for that, their their Valentine's Day treats are out. But who knows? It could stay longer. People seem to like it. They think it tastes like bubble gum. I'm hoping this weekend we'll get to try it. We did not go to Galaxy's Edge last weekend, so hopefully we can try it this weekend. I'm looking forward to that. I'm sad. I don't know. I'm very much partial to the blue milk. I don't know if you had any preferences.
So I haven't had any of the blue or green milk at Batu West. The only place I've had blue milk was at Scubbinability, and that was more of a cocktail, which was delicious.
Yeah, which one is really good.
and the blue milk seltzer that the Bantha, the dark blue milk Bantha that at Alex's brewery. I did have the blue milk though in Batu East, and that was because there you have the choice to have regular or you can add a little bit more. So the blue milk has rum, and then the green milk had tequila. But like I said, I haven't had either one at Disneyland. I think so. It's weird that they're getting rid of this particular one, but I think what they're doing is because where the milk, the Bantha, I'll just call it Bantha milk, where the milk stand is closer to like what's being refurbed into the more imperial side of Galaxy's Edge.
True.
And so the green milk technically is from the sequel trilogy. It's that like sea cow that Luke milks on
Oh,
the
okay.
Last Jedi. So that was green milk. So the fact that they're getting rid of it, it's like, okay, so they're in a different timeline because from the movie. But then why wouldn't they just put a green milk station in the Resistance area since there's really no
Yeah, I
food
don't
stuff
know.
there? So
And
maybe
honestly, I really don't care. A milk stand, you can have lots of different flavors of milk for all I care. But I understand trying to tie it in with the new timeline and stuff. But um, yeah, I don't really see the point of it. All I will say is a lot of people, when they did drink the green milk, said that it tasted like dirt or had earthy sensations to it. It does have a citrus flavor to it, but a lot of people didn't like the taste of green milk because of the earthiness of it. So I don't know if that's the main reason, but if that's the main reason, it took them 5 years to like really listen to us and say, hey, they don't like green milk. That doesn't make any sense. So I don't know what the answer is.
and color wise, it's not very appealing. Looks like
No.
you're
Well, I mean, it
drinking.
looks better in person than it does in the picture, but
That's true because when I was getting over my flu and blowing my nose, that's what it looked like. Maybe the earthiness of it though was so thank you Galaxy's Edge Explorer on Instagram. A great page for anything Galaxy's Edge events, merchandise, new characters. So they even put that the Talia Siren milk, green milk, is plant-based blend of coconut and rice milk with zippy citrus and tropical characteristics. So I mean, with plant-based, I mean, there's your dirt there, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, like, the blue milk is coconut and rice too, so I don't know, but they
Yeah, and I
have
didn't know.
a
Are they all
fruitiness
plant-based?
to it. I think they are all plant-based, but I do know that, like, a lot of people will acute, the blue milk to be, like, fruity pebble like, taste like fruity pebbles, um, whereas they just said the green tasted like dirt, so
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So, I mean, it's okay for them. It's a Disney park. It's okay for them to bring in, get rid of
yeah.
certain food and snacks,
Like I said, it's been there for 5 years since the land opened, so
and maybe they are going to keep the pink one as a different.
they
And they're,
could.
they tested it out and it was a hit, and they figure, all right, good time to switch.
Could be, yeah.
So,
But I do know, like, a lot of people like the Toydarian Swirl, which was, like, the green with the red, like, kind of, it's like that Mexican candy, the chili. Like, it had the chili in it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So, and plus, there's so many great drinks at Oga's and at Docking Bay 7. So, keep the one that people know. Everybody knows Blue Milk, and
Yeah.
maybe they're trying to get them more with the alcoholic and non-alcoholic cocktails at the other places. Who knows? But
Who knows?
can we stay in Galaxy's Edge for a little bit longer?
Yeah.
Sweet. So, today for Star Wars nerds is a very important day. Well, if you're a fan of like the Clone War prequel era, today is Ahsoka Day. So, from her 2008 debut as Anakin's snippy Padawan to become a beacon of resilience, Ahsoka Tano has grown alongside us. She taught a generation that you don't need a title to be a hero, only the courage to do what's right. Today, we celebrate the warrior who walked away from the Jedi Order to carve her own path. And then that path, I mean, has even gotten bigger in the Disney era Star Wars with Rebels and her own show. And between her and voiced by Ashley Eckstein and now acted by Rosario Dawson, they are great ambassadors for anything Ahsoka. She's a big hit at the parks. So, like I said, today is her day, but February 1st, it's a Sunday at Disneyland. They do this at Disney World too, so I'll try to see if there's
I
sometimes they
think
do them
they
the same
already
day.
had it because Ashley usually goes, and I think she said that last weekend she took her niece, and her niece built her own lightsaber for the first time to take
That's
it
right.
with her. So I think it already happened at Walt Disney World. But yes, this Sunday is Ahsoka Day, and it's February 1st. And actually, me and some friends will be there, and so we're gonna try and check it out. I think so.
Nice. So what they're doing is a social gathering at 4:30. They meet at the tables just outside of the Merchants Row side of entrances of Galaxy's Edge. So by the marketplace down below, there's just a bunch of benches kind of going around the market. Then there will be a group photo at the Millennium Falcon at 5:30. So if you're going to be at the parks, well, first say hi to Courtney and her friend Skywalking friends that will
Yes.
be there. They'll be dressed like Ahsoka most likely. And
Yeah,
let
I
us know
think
if you're
so.
going to be going. Is this the first Ahsoka day you guys have done, or have you been?
Yeah, I think so. We've always been like just missing it, I think.
It's always at a
So,
weird time.
yeah. So this time we just happened to plan a day to go with friends. So, yeah,
Well, right on. I can't wait to
we'll
see
be
you
there.
guys' photos, and I know Skywalking will be doing some awesome reels and everything. So,
Yeah, if Sarah makes it back in time, she has a
yeah.
job to do in the middle of the day. So I don't know. Hopefully she'll be back for it.
Well, right on. Well, it's almost Valentine's Day. They've been having some successful Sweethearts Night. So, you know what that means? Information on other nights coming
Yes,
up real soon. So,
for
being that
sure.
we got two updates, but being that we're talking about Star Wars, we'll start with the Star Wars night. And can you see the information? You want to say what's going on here?
Yeah. Hold on one second. Let me bring it up here. Did you do two of them? Oh, yes, here it is. Okay. No, that one brought up Lorcana. What the heck? Okay. So, yes. So, Star and Waste. Oh, stop. So today we got information on Star Wars night. So so they're gonna break it up for the Inspire Key people to get the first dibs, and then all Magic Key, and then tickets will go on sale for everyone. So Inspire Magic Key, get ready. You're gonna have access on February 3rd at 9 a.m. Pacific.
That's
Um,
Tuesday. Yes.
Yes, Tuesday, February 3rd. And then, so you'll get first dibs. And then all Magic Key holders will be Wednesday, February 4th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And then everyone else, including all Magic Keys, if you did not get those other 2 days, you'll be able to buy them on Thursday, February 5th at 9 a.m. Dates for the event and ticket prices. So April 28th is April 28th and 30th are 174, and May the 6th. May the 4th is 189. Is 189. So I guess there's only 4 dates this time. So last year they had so many dates. Now there's only 4 dates. So April 28th and April 30th and May 6th are all 174, and May the 4th is 189.
So
And then
with the 4 dates, this will definitely most likely sell out.
for sure, last
Especially
year it
with
didn't sell out. Last year it
especially
didn't.
with I would say April 29th is when the new timeline starts at Galaxy's Edge. So
Oh
I
yes,
believe the people going to the 28th will be there first because it'll be open for them.
probably.
Vader will
But
be
May the
there.
4th
Han,
will
yeah,
say sell out first
yeah.
for sure.
And I want to remind people that last year on May the 4th, Diego Luna did show up and actually did a little talking in front of the castle. So
Anything can happen.
I'm just saying, Mandalorian Grogu comes out shortly.
Yeah.
Ahsoka comes out shortly. So be on the lookout. There will be some Star Wars people. I say multiple people. We
Mm-hmm.
do have new leadership.
Yep.
It wouldn't surprise me if they both showed
Filoni
up.
may showed up. Maybe.
Filoni, Linwin, Brennan,
Yep.
'cause I don't think she's going to be as much in the open as Filoni, but this would be a great time for her to introduce herself to people that do not know who she is before
sure.
Celebration next year. So be
Yeah.
on the lookout for that.
Hmm.
And there'll be more details on
And
which
what they're
characters are
actually
going to show
offering,
up, and yeah,
and food and things to do that night. That'll be later. But we also did get some information. Well, not so much information about Disney Channel night, but like a hint. So for the first time, we see a walk around character, Penny Proud. So I don't know if she's going to be roaming around or not, but it seems like we're getting a Penny Proud character
at least a
from the
photo op, I think.
yeah, with uh my earphone died. Sorry, hold on one second.
And I wonder if she's going to be the only one of the Proud family, or if it'll be her and they'll have like cardboard cutouts of the rest of the family.
That could be uh definitely something. Um or the friends, you know.
Yeah.
Um
So we got the pre-sales again. So, and this one actually happens before Star Wars night.
yes, so it does happen early April, and it goes on sale at the same time as Star Wars night tickets. So if you're wanting to go to either one of them, either choose or get both. I don't know, up to you. But yeah,
And
that's why I hate that they always put two on at a time.
yeah, and so we're actually looking at the Disney Parks site. If you're watching on YouTube, the site we had on was for Star Wars night was Galaxy's Edge, one that we were doing. So they did the price. Do you think the prices are the same
I
or a
think
little
so.
bit less?
They might be like the they might be the same as the lowest Star Wars night. They're not going to be the 189 for sure. But they might be a little lower actually. They might be in the 30s, 130 something. Actually, I thought that they had put out pricing. Well, we'll leave it in the show notes. Well, if I find it, well, we'll mention it. But usually these are not as expensive as Star Wars night. Star Wars night is usually a little bit up there, a little bit. So, oh, Joey, you're muted, babe.
So the picture that we have has Stitch with Angel, and then the yellow one. What's his
Yeah,
name
one of his
again?
cousins.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's Leroy or if that's just one of his cousins because he had so many cousins. There's also a red one somewhere.
Yeah. So the Disney Channel nights will be April 12th, 14th, and 16th. And do you think they're doing tickets at the same time to crowd control or
Probably.
prioritize or?
Yeah, ever since the after COVID, they've always put two on sale at a time. So, like when Sweethearts Night went on sale, so did the Disneyland 70th. So you either had to make the choice or you were buying both, or, because they're expensive. So not everybody can go to everything, you know what I mean? And they sell out. So you can't be like, oh, I'm going to buy this one this week and then see if, I can get one later because it might sell out. So definitely crowd control, because let me tell you, if it's only one at a time, it gets super crowded. So
Yeah. And these two, especially, in April and May, are right in the time that Universal's doing Fan Fest too. So
yeah, they're all
very,
competing.
yes, very interesting. We got one more bit of news from the Disneyland side, and this one came up today, kind of shocking to me, about the Disneyland Hotel art shuttle system.
Yeah. So I was reading our friend Amber, the Wine Country mom. She put out that this is from the art buses themselves, and they're closing due to financial reasons. But also, Disney was going to suspend this service anyways for a little while, because the hub that they go in is right there where they're going to be doing construction for the new Avatar land, and right behind Hollywoodland. So I don't know. They said that Disney or the city of Anaheim wasn't taking over operations, so they were just going to shut it down for financial reasons, which sucks because a lot of people use those bus systems. But like, I don't know if that totally means that like the buses that they use from Toy Story are going away too, because technically those are
right?
art. I mean, technically they're art, but I don't know if Disney operates them, because they are technically Disney cast members driving the buses, right?
Yeah, and they're
So,
going into the same entrance, just the different section of pickup and drop off.
right. So I don't know if like if Disney owns the buses that does the Toy Story runs, or if it's just now you have to walk from Toy Story. I mean, they're going to be closing that area down anyway soon ish. I don't know when exactly, but it's going to happen when they start building the new east wing or whatever.
Yeah, the East Gate.
The east gate. So I don't know what's happening. I always thought that the buses, well, I never took the actual like city bus that you have to pay for. But I know a lot of people did take those buses. So I didn't think that they were in any kind of financial trouble.
Yeah.
But we do take the Toy Story buses when we do park there. So I don't know, but they look the same. So that's the bad part too, is they look exactly the same.
Yeah. So, once we get more information on this, we will let you know. Pay attention to our socials for sure, or our weekly extra magic hours. Before we move over to Walt Disney World, let's hear from one of our sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? I know I do. How about art based on Disney characters, like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thief? That's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and, I believe, clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there, and it's fantastic. You like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. If you're ever cold, get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, WALL-E. That's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right. If you also like Walt's apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can, because the show's about to come back on. All right, everybody. We appreciate you.
Yes, check out some art from our boy Louis, Sunken City Designs with an S. He's got some good, really cool stuff coming up. Check out his website, because he did something really cool today, and I forgot to bring it up, but just I was going to say appreciate you, but no, man, we love you. So check them out, Sunken City Design. This is actually our first topic, but I decided to start with Disneyland. So you know what? When you're at the Walt Disney Resort, spending all day in the humid Florida weather, there's nothing better than when you get back to your hotel and you lay down into your room on your very own awesome Walt Disney World Resort pillow. Well, now you can go to Amazon and get those exact pillows. Thank you, one of our favorite sites, Disney Food Blog, for posting this. They posted this as, I'll just read the caption here. Oh, well, I didn't know they had a little intro like I just did, but you know those Disney World hotel pillows people won't stop talking about or asking about? The ones you leave you feeling so well rested on your vacay, you wish you could take them home. Yep, the same pillows Disney uses in their hotels are available on Amazon. If you've ever slept way too well on your vacation, this is your sign. And so basically, and they just have the different types you have, but I'm just trying to look into the where you can find them on the link on how to get them.
Hmm.
Because I don't think it's actually under Walt Disney World pillows, but
Let's find out.
oh, so if you little advertisement for Disney Food Blog. If you comment pillows, we'll send you a link and head to the link in their bio to get them before they sell out. So
Is it the Beckham Hotel Collection?
Might be because everybody's contacting pillows. So
Well, maybe do.
I
mean, when I put in Walt Disney World pillows, that's what came up.
So maybe. So if you guys are very curious about those Walt Disney World Resort pillows, go to the post on Disney Food Blog on Instagram, comment pillows, and it sounds like they will send you a link. So I should have studied that a little bit better.
Comment pillows.
I will.
Because I want those pillows.
Oh, I know. They're so comfortable. Especially when the room is nice and like 40 degrees.
Yeah, I don't know. When you put in Walt Disney World pillows, it comes up with the Beckham collection. But it's like the Beckham Hotel Collection. They're about $40. Or there's different ones, but the Beckham one, it's a set of two, so it's $41.99 for $41.98 for two for the Beckham Hotel Collection bed pillows.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, we will definitely look into that. And,
not sure if it's the same one. Not sure if it's the same one. If he comments pillows and it's a different link, we'll let you know. But when you type in Walt Disney World pillow right now in Amazon, that's what comes up. So.
Sometimes we just post the stories in our Discord and get back to work, and that's what I did. But moving along, this was cool. So we're in the countdown for a rock and roller coaster featuring Aerosmith to shut down make way for the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster, which we're all excited about. And 2026 is the year of the Muppet Revival. I'm calling it right now. So, but this is very cool because Aerosmith bassist Tom Hamilton actually dropped by Disneyland. This was today or yesterday as of recording. And he went to do his final ride on the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster. And he was joined by his new band, Close Enemies, for the last ride in the Super Stretch limo before the attraction closes forever. So, very cool. I mean,
it's been there so long, and they're used to being in there. Might as well go and say goodbyes,
And when I saw this in first rode Rock and Roller Coaster in 2010, I'm a huge Aerosmith fan, so it was very cool. They're still pumping out hit back then, and kind of slowed down over the last couple years. Ever since Steven Tyler hit American Idol, they haven't put out anything in a while. So, as much as I love Aerosmith, it is a good time for them to change. I know a lot of people were assuming it was going to be the perfect refurb would have been Powerline, which would have been very cool.
That would have been cool too.
But when they announced it would be the Muppets, I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Do it.
I was too. I was skeptical about Powerline because, even though Goofy Movie has definitely been given its flowers and has jet-setted into the limelight recently, not a whole lot of people. I still get weird looks when people when you say Powerline, they're like, "What?" So, I don't know if it would have really gone over as well as the Muppets, but still, yeah. Either one would have been great.
So, sorry. But no, like I said, I saw that. I thought it was very cool. You know, old people still love roller coasters too. So,
Yes.
very cool. Um,
That we do.
so moving on, something I know Courtney is very excited for. We got this information earlier in this fall from Destination D23. What's happening to Cinderella Castle?
Oh, it's going back to its old colors. And they're finally starting to paint it. But unfortunately, that means the tier, the 50th, is gone. But because they did paint it iridescent colors for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. But Cinderella Castle is going back to its old coloring. So,
Which makes it right, because with the iridescence, but during the day, it just looked like a big Sleepy Beauty castle, which
yeah.
we love all the Disney castles, and especially, you know, the ones that make them like their individual personality. I'll just call it. So
Right.
with the iridescence or whatever paint job, you know, kind of brought that Sleepy Beauty. So I'm glad they're going back to the classic gray. The projections are going to look amazing on this at night, just with that
Yes.
proper gray. So
Yeah, so they started painting it, and so they'll be done soon, and it'll be look like, you know, Cinderella's castle will be her old self again.
yes, very cool. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's good news. I like when we kind of go back to our classicness, like I said. So
Yes.
well, right on. Well, before we move on to some little bit of Universal news, let's hear from our friends.
Yay.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So, let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. Alright, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
Yes, we love our friends at Getaway Today. Great people to help you plan that Disney and Universal trip or anywhere else around the country and world. Check them out. Tell them Walt's Apartment sent you. Little insight on sometimes how we plan the show. Me, myself, and Courtney will be throwing in topics in our Discord. Kevin will too. And then in the last minute, we'll add some or drop some. Like, you know what? We got a little thing about the Super Bowl parade. I don't want to talk about the Super Bowl parade the day after because I don't care. Screw the Seahawks. I'll say that. If you're a Seahawk fan, poo on you. I'm not salty or anything still. But then, I did post something that we talked about last week. And I'm like, you know what? We talked about it last week. We got a little bit of information. I could tell Courtney wanted to talk about it. So, but it's something that we are still excited about. So we got a little bit more information on Universal Fan Fest a night at Hollywood. A little bit more story about the Scooby-Doo meets the Universal Monsters Mystery of the Backlot on the Backlot. So what did
Yeah.
we find out today?
So we found out today that it's going to be the ultimate mystery mashup of Universal Monsters and Scooby Doo, and we are going to become extras in a movie that has gone wrong as the iconic Universal Monsters are unleashed on the Universal Studios backlot, and
I
we
like how they
must
said
join.
unleashed.
I know, right?
We're still in Epic Universe, baby.
We must join Scooby Doo and the gang to solve the case and save the shoot. And it's going to have immersive sets, character encounters, and cinematic chaos. So it's one mystery you won't want to leave unsolved. So that sounds like a really cool premise. Like I said, we got some more information of what it was going to be like. The experience was going to be like last week, but it didn't really say that we were going to be an extra in a movie shoot, which totally makes sense because we're on the backlot where they shoot the movies, and we're going to be in like Little Europe where they shot the original monster movies. So I'm looking forward to it, even though monsters scare me.
Yeah, this is going to be, and this is why they probably tagged it in with Scooby-Doo, because it's going to be that fun scaring.
Yeah.
And
it's gonna be the campy, funny, scary. I think, right?
Jokes, hijinks, and they said like not just immersive, well, interactive, but immersive. Which I'm going to go back to the Back to the Future thing from last year with the character interactions and the set and everything. One thing that I think a lot of people kind of glossed over was at the end of the Enchantment Under the Sea dance when the storm is coming and the principal, he kicks everybody out, goes home. Instantly from behind the buildings, the fans started blowing, and so like it felt like a storm as everybody was walking towards the clock tower. And I think we're going to get lightning. We might get a little bit of mist or rain some places.
Good. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah, and especially the sets at Universal, they really highlight that they were the actual filming sets for Frankenstein and Wolfman. Plus, I'm sure they did shots in studio for like Dracula and the creature from the Black Lagoon and stuff. So,
but yeah, they also make sure that they say that like the river that's right there, that's where they shot, the Black Lagoon, the monster from the Black Lagoon. The Little Europe is where they shot probably even Bride of Frankenstein too. Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hunchback too, probably. Probably some scenes from Phantom of the Opera back then. But all those good monsters that's in Monsters Unleashed. But we're gonna get Dracula. We're definitely Dracula, the Bride, Frankenstein. They did mention the Wolfman, even though they did not put the Wolfman on in this particular advertisement of it. But in the thing we got last week, they did say the Wolfman was going to be out and about. So
very cool. I'm excited, and like I said, I was excited from this update, but I feel like I think we were speculating. But I think a lot of what we were speculating got announced. So but no, very exciting. And then moving on to Universal in Orlando.
Is it or if it was?
So there's a new Jurassic Park toilet photo op that's being set up inside the Jurassic Outfitters, and is a hashtag Universal Orlando.
Oh, okay. Well, then
this is inside the store, but if you're watching,
it's not for FanFest nights. I thought it was. I thought they were going to do FanFest, but apparently this is in Orlando. But I love this.
Yeah, so this is the scene from the original Jurassic Park where the stupid lawyer goes to hide in an outhouse, and he's sitting on the squatter, and then the T-Rex finds him. So even though it's a different direction from the movie, it's still a great photo op.
Oh, I love it.
So I hope you can see it on YouTube.
People are going to have People are gonna have so much fun with this photo op. I
Oh
swear.
yeah, and people keep your pants up. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Don't actually take your pants down.
But no, this is a great photo op. So, yeah, got to get to Universal Orlando for that one.
Yeah.
We got a few minor topics left, but before that, let's hear from our last sponsor, but our great friends. We're in the park.
Hey fam, what are you doing?
Well, we are doing Where in the Park.
Do you guys know We're in the Park? Because we do.
We do.
So how you play this is that they give you a deck of cards with an image on it, and you get to look around and see where in the park that is.
And they're fun. So if you like to find stuff, this is what you need to do.
The amazing game, Where in the Park, right here.
If you're a seasoned Disney park goers as we are, it's a fun, challenge even for the hardcore Disney parks fan.
We have played the Where in the Park games that we felt like, ooh, we got
Still
this
a challenge.
Oh no, yeah, still a challenge, a fun challenge though, not an impossible challenge.
Check
Yeah,
them
really
out.
they get really close to details, and you're like, I have never even seen that. I don't even know.
Where in the park have I seen that?
The great thing about these is that they're not in attractions and they're out in the open places. It's meant for families to play.
Besides people who've been there a lot, it's fun for people that are new to the parks as well, because you catch some of those details that you would probably miss when you're first going.
So there's images that you are finding on one side of the card, and then the other has the hint and the answer that you can reveal if you choose to.
Before it was just the hint and the answer, but now if you really want the land,
It'll tell you
they'll
where.
give you the land for an extra hint. You guys can take as long as you wish without the hint.
Yeah.
Without the hint, it's hard.
But that's what makes it fun.
But they do not just do Disney parks, obviously. What other parks do you guys actually cover?
Universal and not all that good stuff.
East Coast, West Coast, and they're
Yes.
continuing to expand even more after that.
Check them out, whereinthepark.com, if you need to get some game packs. They are so much fun.
We appreciate We're in the Park.
They're awesome.
We love
Kevin and
that.
Amanda.
Get you some We're in the Park today.
Hell yeah.
Use promo code Walt's APT Podcast to save 10% at whereinthepark.com.
Yes, I'm so glad that ad is back. I like being in a commercial.
Yes.
It makes me feel fun and happy and proud. Check them out. We're in the Park. Some fun game packs and also great podcasts. We're in the Park. There's a new episode every Friday, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. And once again, for the last time this week, happy birthday, Amanda.
Happy birthday.
So we're going to move over to Knott's a little bit. And I forgot to pull up the story. So
Me too.
talks amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Disneyland parade at I'm kidding.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh, there we go. This was coming from the Cali Bay Mondo. Some new restaurants popping up at Knott's Berry Farm. What do we got going on here?
Yeah, so at Knott's Berry Farm, I don't know if you guys all remember or know, but Knott's Berry Farm has this one section where it kind of looks like a boardwalk, like a Santa Monica boardwalk kind of thing, or Santa Cruz boardwalk. And they had a Johnny Rockets back there. But we just got news on Monday that the company that owns Johnny Rockets filed for bankruptcy. This is also the same
thing?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Sorry.
It just it's tied together. The company that owns Fatburger and Johnny Rockets filed bankruptcy. But before we even knew that, Johnny Rockets actually closed at Universal Studios City Walk in Hollywood and is becoming something else. And now it has closed at Knott's Berry Farm as well. There was a Johnny Rockets in there, and now it has become, I guess it's called Crafty's Kitchen, which Crafty is a coyote from the Berry Tales ride that took place. That's back there as well. And So now it's a chicken and fries destination, and it's going to have whimsical backstory revolving around its owner, Crafty Coyote, famed for his pie thieving days when he pilfered from the next door Knott's Berry factory in the weird woods of Knott's Berry Tales. Yeah, of Knott's Berry Tales ride. He's hung up his outlaw ways, and Crafty has reinvented himself through, though a hint of mischief still lingers in his quirky culinary concoctions. Guests will be invited to grab a tray and slide down the nostalgic self-service line, where crew members in Crafty Coyote hats will dish out plump, juicy chicken tenders, crispy wings, a take on chicken and biscuits, and more, all complemented by a mouth-watering array of saucy pup sauce.
So I think we had connection issues.
Oh.
Can you repeat that?
Yes. So
starting at the Crafty's kitchen.
Okay. So Knott's Berry Farm has created Crafty's Kitchen, which revolves around its owner, Crafty Coyote. He's famed for his pie thieving days when he pilfered from the next door Knott's Berry factory in the weird woods of Knott's Berry Tales ride. He's hung up his outlaw ways. Crafty has reinvented himself though a hint of mischief still lingers in his quirky culinary concoctions. Guests will be invited to grab a tray and slide down the nostalgic self-service line, where crew members in Crafty Coyote hats will dish out plump, juicy chicken tenders, crispy wings, a take on chicken and biscuits, and more, all complemented by a mouth-watering array of sassy pup sauces. Alternative chicken options will also be available to ensure everyone can get a taste of Crafty's creations, while sides such as fresh cut fries available, plainly salted or loaded, homemade pickles, and more will be available to accompany the poultry feast. And of course, no meal is complete without a sweet finish, so Crafty's Kitchen will offer boysenberry pie shakes made from pies that will be baked, not stolen, daily.
Sounds pretty awesome, actually. Like
it does, and I like the story that they're telling too.
And so we know Knott's is known for their chicken.
Yeah.
But to do like still like chicken products, but maybe like on a different take on it is very cool.
Yeah. And we're still gonna get like boysenberry pie and stuff like that. So
very cool.
Yeah. But it's sad to see Johnny Rockets after so many years go out of business, but I'm sorry, but you didn't need a Johnny Rockets inside a theme park. So I'm glad that they're coming up with their own themed restaurant.
Yeah, and like I said, I like Johnny Rockets. I mean, there's one at Garden Walk, there's one at City Walk, there's one in
No, not anymore.
Oh, there was. This is what I'm saying.
Yes. Yeah.
And then like, you know, certain casinos around Vegas and Reno, always because they're always open 24 hours or late. You know, you want a greasy bacon burger, milkshake, eat chili cheese fries. So, but this sounds pretty good.
Yes, I'm willing to try it. And it's called Crafty's Kitchen.
Right on. Well, that's all the topics we have. We have a few minutes if you want to briefly touch on something were really, really excited for. It's park themed. It was a Leslie Iwerks documentary, Disneyland Handcrafted.
Yeah, I did get to watch
if you have
that.
any thoughts on that or?
I loved it. You got to hear Walt. I mean, you just got to hear people talk about it that like worked on it. Like Bob Gurr was in it, and you got to hear Walt in his own words talk about it. There was, I mean, it was all like footage. Like there wasn't just like one narrator narrating it. It just was like all these like found footage put together, and I love that.
A lot of Hopper Goff and
Hopper Goff. Like you didn't really, I haven't really seen much of Hopper Goff in action. I knew of him, but I never really got to see him in action. So that was really fun to see, like the Jungle Cruise being put together and him really taking the lead and following him around and stuff like that. So that was really cool.
The thing I love about it, and it's more from the filmmaking side of Leslie putting it together. We know how the story ends. They opened July 17th, 1955. Been going on for 70 plus years now.
Yeah.
The way it was put together was so suspenseful. Like, are they going to get it done? They're going to open it. I mean, they had the great countdown of like 10 months before opening, 6 months before opening. And then they got to 2 months, and I'm like, there's just so many just mounds of dirt with like 2 months to go. This is crazy. So,
and they ran out of money too. So,
and it's
crazy.
One of the few times you heard multiple people openly talking about that Walt might have bitten more than he could chew. I don't think he's going to succeed. Really kind of like not downplaying, but just their faith in Walt were kind of like, this is a little too big, maybe.
But then also, like, I get it that like they could work as much as they wanted to. There was no labor restrictions. There was no unions. There was no OSHA requirements.
OSHA.
So
no, I used
some of those death-defying stunts they pulled, I swear.
I used to work on a construction job site where you're just until your ears bleed. OSHA this, OSHA that, OSHA this, and I'm like, I was really picturing. I'm like, I would love to watch a show with just a handful of OSHA employees, and I even made a little cap cut that I shared. This is from our Discord, but I had to share it because this is what I thought of when, So for our audio listeners, it's basically OSHA employees watching Disneyland Handcrafted, and it's the guys just standing and hanging off the steel beam. And I added a cap cut of Leo from Django Unchained after he got shot. And
it was really good. I like that one.
I've had my run-in with OSHA employees, so that's the first thing I thought of. I had so many
they
other
would have had a
ideas
heart
too.
attack, for sure.
But yeah, these guys are just the ones that got me too. Were like the guys that are hanging on they're on the top of the Mark Twain, and they just send a crane and rope, and they just stick their foot through a loop, and they crane them off the top of the Mark Twain. I'm like,
know.
Oh. And
the
the guy
one that
that
got
had
me was the tractor like almost fell on him. I was like, "Whoo!" And you like rolled off of it. You like jumped and rolled off of it. I was like, "Oh my god, no!"
Oh yeah, and the thing starts off saying like, "Oh, Walt, had hired so many camera crew," and the way they put these cameras was really cool. But then they had some that were just on a board with a one little rail, and to get the aerial shots.
Yeah.
With a crane, and then they had a guy behind the cameraman just holding him like, oh, so he doesn't fall. I mean, so such a great. I mean, we think we've seen everything, and about 95% of this footage has never been seen before.
Right.
The audio was so crisp and clear. The colorization was so good, and I loved how they did the stuff we had seen was the stuff I think they kept in black and white.
Yeah.
Except a few color pictures of Walt walking like through, he had his cowboy hat. I've seen that, through the orange grove before, but majority of that footage I've never seen.
Yeah. Well, I think they kept it under wraps a lot because OSHA would have a heart attack too. But we have to remember that was the times. Like there was no labor boards. There was no rules and regulations. It was just get it done, just get it done. So.
And spoiler alert, they got it done.
They did.
If you haven't seen it, watch it. If you've seen it, watch it again.
Watch
so
it as
good.
much as you watch the Imagineering story because it's that good.
Yeah. And it's only an hour and 20 minutes, so
Yeah. And so it definitely enhances what we've already loved to watch in the Imagineering story.
Yeah. And shout out to our friend Clocky, sent from Disneyland when we were talking, because he saw, the minute it dropped and hadn't seen it yet. He's like, well, I have the Walt Disney Presents. They were the 10 2-disc DVDs, and there was one that was Disneyland USA, and it was all about the opening of Disneyland. It was the ABC special. It was the Disneyland show that was doing the updates, and he's like he watched that right after Handcrafted, and it totally like changed his perception.
Yeah,
that,
because like you actually get to see like the behind the scenes of what was going on when they were filming all that, you know?
Oh yeah, and not just that, but even the fact that like the Disneyland employees that were shown on the opening day, they were probably exhausted. So
Right? Yeah.
very cool. So if you have that set, watch Handcrafted, and then watch that special, or you can see it on YouTube. I believe it's also on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus and Disney YouTube for sure. Mhm.
Well, very cool. Well, we are right at an hour, so perfect timing.
Yay.
So unfortunately, next two shows, Courtney and Kelly will not be here. They'll be on a Disney cruise.
Oh no, sorry.
So I'm bringing in an extra. I'm bringing in somebody who loves the show. It's their favorite show. Sean will be joining me for Extra Magic Hour.
His favorite show
we'll
he's never on.
We love you, dude. So that'll be next week, but we're going to hear about their cruise on the Fantasy 3 shows from now when they get back. So hope you guys have fun.
Yes.
We'll have a little Universal trip report too, since we're doing that the day after you guys get back. And so until next time, we will see you at the parks, or if you're seeing Courtney and Kelly, you'll see them on a cruise.
Or
Good
in
night,
Walt
everybody.
Disney World.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.